BBC presenter Nicky Campbell has spoken with the daughter of an alleged pedophile teacher who he claims abused him as a boy. He met Jenny Pearson, 64, who spoke out for the first time about her late father Hamish Dawson, branding him an abomination. She discovered the truth about her dad after Nicky, 61, went public about the alleged physical and sexual abuse he suffered and witnessed as a pupil. The therapist has since been devoted to helping her father's victims who went to Edinburgh Academy in the 1970s. She said, "Knowing I am the daughter of a pedophile, it's repulsive, shameful. It's disgusting. I've spent my whole professional life fighting for the rights of children and young people." Jenny was on Nicky's BBC Radio 5 podcast Different after contacting him when he named Dawson as one of 3 teachers allegedly involved in abuse. She lived at the boarding school and claims she was violently abused by her father, who died in 2009. Jenny, from Edinburgh, also said she was emotionally abused by her mother, who died in 2014. Nicky revealed the extent of Dawson's attacks on a podcast last year. Despite the impact on her family, Jenny is not angry at Nicky's disclosures. She tells him, "Absolutely not, I was the opposite, I was in awe of you. It was a huge vindication of the terror I experienced growing up. There are no words to describe my parents. They were an abomination." Nicky claimed the history teacher would put him and some of the other boys on his knee while groping them. In his original podcast, he claimed Dawson would draw on the boys, aged 12 or 13, in class with a felt tip pen. Nicky added, "That's when he felt the inside of my leg and stroked my penis." Jenny, who was joined by her dad at her 1980 wedding, said hearing the claims helped to make sense of her past. She added, "From 14 to 19 I never saw my father. He was always with the boys. I didn't miss him, but I resented him leaving us with a maniac mother." Jenny also claimed horrific material relating to women slaves was later found on Dawson's home computer. She said she has spent hours speaking to survivors of her father's alleged abuse, adding they were extraordinary conversations. But they also reawaken memories, some very graphic. Jenny said the claims made her question why Dawson took early retirement aged 56. There is no suggestion the school knew of the abuse or covered it up. Nicky has also been on the trail of one of the teachers, known as Edgar. He previously admitted abusing boys at schools in Edinburgh during the 60s and 70s but then moved to South Africa. After Nicky said he was beaten by him, a man claimed he was abused by Edgar in Cape Town in the 1980s. The host is campaigning to extradite Edgar to face justice in the UK. Edinburgh Academy said, "We are appalled by the reports of historic abuse. Schools should be safe places and we encourage anyone who has been the victim of abuse to contact the police. We continue to work closely with Police Scotland and the Scottish Child Abuse Inquiry." BBC 5 Live Different podcast with Nicky Campbell is on BBC Sounds.